Are you one of those people who feel there are so many problems in my life, and why are there so many problems? And I work so hard, but I don't get paid enough, or my relationships are not working. Why are there so many problems? And you may be using law of attraction techniques, but then things are not manifesting as you thought they would, and you think that you are bogged down by problems, or you think you're so frustrated with so many problems. Do you know what is the real problem beneath all problems? That is what we are going to discuss in today's episode. Hello everyone, my name is Akanksshaa. I help people rewire their mind, raise vibration, carve a newer and better version of themselves, and live a life full of abundance and freedom. On this channel, we talk about shifting mindset, personal transformation, spirituality, science, and law of attraction. Have you seen a baby elephant? When a baby elephant is tied to a chain when it's young, it tries to break free, but then because it's young, it cannot do it. And then when the elephant grows older, even then the elephant can easily break the chain, but because the elephant knows from the childhood that he or she cannot break the chain, the elephant doesn't try to break the chain at all, and he thinks that this is it, he is going to be tied to this chain forever. So we as humans also do that. In our childhood, we take certain limiting beliefs, and then they get ingrained in our subconscious mind so much that we grow up thinking that this is my reality and this is true, and that is when all the problems start occurring. So I'll give you an example. Let's say in when you were young, somebody you thought was little bit better to do or rich didn't treat you well, or you thought that they did not treat you well, and then you took a limiting belief that rich people are bad or rich people are evil. So when you grow up thinking that, somewhere it is in your subconscious mind, and even if you are working hard, because you have this limiting belief, you are not able to receive all the abundance and the wealth. So one reason is that you have these limiting beliefs at subconscious level. Then another can be that you are living your life so much in autopilot mode that okay, you are eating, sleeping, and doing the daily activities in such a way that it's almost like automatic. Have you seen the movie Matrix? Then you might resonate with this, that you have a 9 to 6 or 9 to 7 kind of job, and then you are doing the same things again and again. Do you know that even the scientists had observed that we think around 75,000 thoughts, and most of them are repeated per day. So you are living in an autopilot mode, and you are not consciously doing anything to change that thinking pattern, your behavioral pattern. Then you will face the same kind of problems, and you will not be able to come out of them. So it is like, have you seen birds in cage? So even if the door of the cage is open, they don't go out because they think that they are stuck. So they kind of make that cage as a prison, and they think that is their world. Similarly, have you seen a fish in a pond? A fish is underwater and it will move its fins only in a limited area, because it doesn't know the world outside that pond. So essentially your view is limited, and you make a prison of your own thinking, and then you get into those patterns. And when these patterns are made, you will have to consciously break these patterns, and some of these patterns are so deep rooted at the subconscious level that you will have to take efforts to come out of that to get the real solutions. Do you know that Albert Einstein, the greatest physicist of the 20th century, has said that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. So definitely you need to use a different kind of thinking. So one thing is out of the box thinking or lateral thinking, and you may read books by Edward de Bono, who's kind of pioneered lateral thinking. So this is at the thinking level or at the mind level. But you can actually transcend the mind, and that is where you can find most of the solutions to your problems. So what do? So have you seen eagles? When the rain comes, all of the birds take shelter, but eagles fly above the storms. So you also can go a little higher and access higher dimensions. So how do you access higher dimensions? When you raise your vibration, then you can access higher dimensions. You are a multi-dimensional being. We think we are our body, we are our mind, but we are not limited to our body, mind, intellect and ego. We are much more than that. And I'm coming back to the quotes by two scientists. One is Albert Einstein. He said everything is energy and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want. You cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. And this is not philosophy, this is physics. So when you match the frequency of the reality, match that vibration of that reality that you want, you cannot help but get that reality. Also, a great physicist and engineer, Nikola Tesla, has said that if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration. So when you raise your vibration, you can access higher dimensions. And recently, actually, Michio Kaku, American scientist, he has said that there are 11 dimensions in the universe, and we only know these 3 dimensions of the space, and then 4th dimension as the time, as of now. But yes, there have been theories in science that the universes are multidimensional, and not just that, we as human beings, or rather spiritual beings, are multidimensional beings. And when you raise that vibration, then you can actually access the higher levels of dimensions. And how do you raise the vibration? So philosopher Lao Tzu has said that the key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. So there are many ways to raise vibration. One of the most important and effective ways is to raise your level of awareness in the first place. And I have talked about this in many other videos or podcasts, and you can refer to them. Essentially, you need to raise your vibration, and when you raise your vibration, you can access higher dimensions. You can do that in meditation. There is breath work available, and there are many different tools and techniques available to access the higher dimensions. Have you seen any person who has not had any problems in life? No, right? And if you meet anybody like that, they may say that we don't see problems as problems, we see them as challenges or opportunities. So the real problem beneath all problems is the way you look at the problems, and the way you think about the problem, the way your beliefs are about the problem, the way your mind is conditioned, the way your mindset and attitude is towards that problem. So now you know what to do. I've given you the secret, and keep listening. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do, and if you're on YouTube, please do subscribe to my channel. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn, and share this so that the people who need to hear this or watch this may be benefited from this. So have a wonderful and high vibration life ahead. Thank you.